Hey friendo, Steve here. Welcome back to Wrestle Juice. This is probably the last time I'll be able to do something like this for a little while because I don't foresee WWE coming up with any new titles unless they give us some sort of winged eagle variation of the WWE Championship that Cody currently has, which is a possibility, and I think that'd be awesome if they did that. If nothing else, they can sell more of them on their website, which, by the way, I still don't have my affiliate code for WWEshop.com because I haven't applied yet. I haven't even looked into it. I really wish I had, though, because everybody's going crazy for this WWE Tag Team Championship. It was just unveiled on SmackDown tonight, the night that I'm filming this. If you're watching this on Saturday, then it means it was unveiled last night. And, of course, as I did last week, or earlier this week, I should say, with the new WWE World Heavyweight Tag Championships. Is that what it's called? I don't know. World Tag Team Championships. That's what it's called. I thought I would go ahead and give you my impressions of this. Everybody is going crazy for this thing. I've seen social media basically sort of almost unanimously say, holy crap, this is great. If you take a look at this title, there are some things that sort of jump out that are kind of obvious. Number one, the most obvious thing is this is definitely not what I thought it was going to be, okay? We all figured that WWE would put out a new tag title given that they just got rid of the SmackDown title, and they just got rid of the Raw title and redubbed them World title for Raw, and then on SmackDown it was going to either be the Universal Tag title or what it ended up being is just WWE Tag Team Championships. Obviously, they did not go with the same design template that they have for the Cody title and the Bayley title, right? It's sort of the same thing. And there were some similarities between tag titles and the world titles over on Raw, but I felt like this would probably be just a very similar situation. This actually, given that it's got the globe with the WWE logo in it, even though it's not bulbous, it actually looks closer to what I figured like one of the Raw titles, tag titles would look like. But regardless, these look absolutely outstanding. They're not like a 10 out of 10 in my opinion. There are some very, very small things that I would probably suggest to improve this. Again, I am no style or design aficionado. I'm just a guy who really loves championship titles, and I think there's probably something we could do here to make this pop a little bit more. But in general, like this is like 9/10 of the way there. I think this thing is absolutely beautiful. It's got the shape of like the old school tag titles, which I really like. It almost looks like sort of like a tag variation of the Undisputed title they gave like Brock, I think, back in 2002. In that it's just got the straight up gold and black going on to it. It's very traditional looking with all the stuff going on. Here's a picture of it in action. If you guys haven't seen this one, I think this is the right one. Yeah, that's the right one right here. So they were given to Theory and Waller, who of course healed it up a little bit for Triple H, and you know they look outstanding in real life. They look really, really great on camera, I should say. And then this is the render they do, you know, to try to sell it to you. They really should just they should really just show this picture right here because this really does look sort of better. But anyways, this is the 3/4 view. Again, you know, just like with the last tag titles, we got the Griffin here. We got two Griffins, just like in the other one. This is the thing though. Different types of Griffins, apparently. This one looks more like it's been drawn like in some sort of like medieval drawing. And this one right here looks more like a sculpture, if you will, with just some tremendous thigh meat going on there. Look at the thighs on that thing. Absolutely outstanding. Whereas these Griffins, not so much, you know, with the thigh meat here. Let's see can I zoom into this picture right here? How do I do that? Oh man! Oh wow! Oh man! I can zoom into it. Look at that guy. Look at that thigh meat right there. So that's good thigh meat. But then if you take a look at this one right here, you know the thigh meat's a lot more defined. So you got come back. Oh, that's just nothing. All right. So the Griffins, I give the Griffins, you know, I'd probably give them a little bit more exposed thigh meat because like the other Griffins have. Look at these thighs right here. If I can do this real quick. Look at these Griffins right here. They don't have hairy thighs. They don't have hairy thighs. These guys have hairy thighs. So, you know, hey man, some people dig the hairy thighs. You know, I personally prefer bare thighs. But anyways, I do appreciate all the detail here, I should say. I think it looks really fantastic. They did a good job. It's not overbearing. I think it's the one thing that people really like. For God's sakes, the WWE logo is not overbearing. Really. Oh, here we go. I just do this. All right. There we go. Okay, so let's take a look at other views of it. Here it is straight on. Looks really nice. Got that great crown at the top. That looks really cool. Ships free. That's awesome. Not actually part of the belt. And then we've got this right here. And it's all raised pretty nicely. Here's another 3/4 view. It's all raised right here, which is kind of nice. I like when there's sort of like dimension to it. Doesn't look like an indie title. There it is in all its glory. So these are just the renders right here that they're trying to sell you on. All the gold is actually pretty, it pops pretty good, at least when you see it on camera. Here's, I guess, the only thing that I would probably change with this is that it is only 2 tones. Now, I know I might sound a little bit on the hypocritical side because when I did my my version of the tag titles here, that's not the one. Here, right here. How many tones do we have here? We've got gold and we've got burgundy, and we've got a little bit of the silver here. So we've got like 3 tones on the version that I came up with. The version that actually exists has got just a lot of shit going on. This is not impressive. This one I really like, and I'm going to stick with that because a lot of people really like that. So if I'm going with what I like, you got this going on here. I didn't do like a different version of this. I'm just going to tell you guys how I could see this being like a little bit on the cooler side. I think the embossing is fine. I was going to say like raise up the embossing even more, like make it dug in a little bit more, maybe, tarnish a little bit, make it a little, I don't know, older. But they look fine. Like, again, when you see them like in person here, when you see them on camera, I should say, like they look fine. They look like they've got depth to them. The only thing I would do, the only change that I would really make, and it's very small, it's very subtle. You see these little like, I think you can see my cursor here. Yeah, you see my cursor. These little buttons right here. They're like, I think fake. Yeah, they're like sort of fake screws for these things, right? It's like fake screws for like a nameplate here. You see the real screws over here for the side plates. I would make these screws, I'd probably add one more accent color to this. Now, whether that would be like in the crown here, all these little gems, like make them, I don't know, red or blue, given that it's going to be on SmackDown, or you can make it a combination. Hell, make it purple. Make it purple. That'd be kind of cool. So if you add some like little, maybe here, like where the title, the plate would be kind of attached to the actual belt, kind of like this corner one right here. You see how there's like these fake screws? They're not real. They're just sort of made into the image. If you had a couple of these sort of lining the outside of this thing, and those things along with like maybe a couple here, like right here with this little flourish and this little flourish, if you had a couple screws that had some other color to them, even if they were like silver, or like, white gold or whatever it would be. Even if it was that, I feel like it'd make it pop just a little bit more. Just a little bit more. But otherwise, that's it. That's the only other thing I'd do to it. Otherwise, this is a really, really lovely looking title. I can't say enough good things about it. Can't do anything to it. I mean, look, I'll be honest with you guys. I didn't know if I was being able to milk this video for 8 minutes, and I'm still not sure I'm going to make it. But I did do a couple things to this title. Like, for example, number one, I wanted to see what it would look like if there was, instead of the WWE globe, maybe like a portal to like another universe, which is what I did here. I did that using Photoshop's generative AI, which I know AI is like a bad word these days, but I don't think I'm screwing over any artist by using it in Photoshop. Maybe I am. I don't know. I think they just pull from their own stock. And then this one right here, some sort of like, weird Bigfoot creature with his own window in the middle of the title. What the fuck is that guy? Hey, who are you? Why are you in my tag title? Get out of here. Why did it erase the top, the cross T in the team? Here. Who is this guy? Why does he look sleepy? What's with these lazy eyes of his? He's like, oh, what? What? I'm a title now? Okay, cool. Anyways, I had some fun with it because honestly, like, there's really nothing else I would do with this thing. I think it looks great. I think the response has been awesome online. And, maybe don't buy this if you have like a best friend or something, and you're like, hey, I'm going to get this for me and my best friend. Wait until I got my WWE Shop affiliate code. I need to get on this damn website and get an affiliate code before they drop the new Cody title, because, oh man, once they drop that and I've got my affiliate code, the money is just going to come steamrolling in here at WrestleJuice because you guys are going to be buying it. Anyways, let me know what you guys think about the tag team championships in the comments below. Let me know how you guys would change it, if you would change anything. Again, maybe some like different color studs or screws. And again, the Griffin thigh meat, man, it's got to be exposed. Too much hair. Too much hair on this thigh meat right here. I want to see that thigh meat. Goosebumps. Anyway, we'll see you guys around.